Hi guys, welcome back to Catherine's Book Island, and today I'm here with another book review. And as always, you guys, please like and subscribe to my channel. And today, the book that we are going to be reviewing is In My Dreams I Hold a Knife, and it's by Ashley Winstead. I have to be honest, I actually really enjoyed this book, I didn't think I was going to enjoy the book that much. But when I started reading it, I honestly couldn't put it down. And I was really happy that another booktuber kind of pointed me in this direction of this particular book. So what this book is about, it's about a girl named Jessica who's very narcissistic in her thinking and in the way she acts. And she is at this college and she's trying to basically become an econ major, and she wants to basically please her father with everything that is going on, and she tries her best, but in the end it doesn't go the way she wants it to. And it goes through, we are dealing with two timelines, so we're dealing it within the present, and then we're dealing with when she was actually going to school and all that drama through her college years. And what I really liked about this book is really the writing was really simple. It was very well executed. I didn't have a hard time following along. I knew when we were in the present and then when we were in the past. So it was very easy to follow along, which is something I really liked. A lot of the other characters, so there's Heather, the girl that was murdered, and then there's Mint, Coop, Jake, Courtney, and Kara. Now, they all decided to go back to school for their reunion, and the person that was putting it on was Heather's brother, Eric. Now, her case has gone unsolved for a long time. And Eric is finally having all of these people brought back together, and he wants to know what happened to his sister. Well, we do find out what happens in this book, and I have to say I was really surprised, not because it was written in such a way where you were so focused on who killed Heather, and you're focusing on Jessica, because she doesn't really remember that night about really what happened. And I just kind of feel like I was more focused on her because I honestly thought she was the one that did it and she just didn't remember. Well, I was really surprised. She didn't. Someone else in that group did it. I'm not going to say who because I don't want to ruin it for you guys, because I really want you guys to read this book. But I honestly would have to give this book a 5-star rating. I really enjoyed it that much, and I felt like I just couldn't put it down with a lot of books. Certain books, you know, this one I just didn't want to put down. Even when I was at work, I found ways to read when I was at work, so I knew it's good when I couldn't put it down at all. So I give this book a 5-star rating. This book wasn't very long. It was like, I want to say maybe 300 pages. Yeah, 300 pages so far. It wasn't very long. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I feel like if you're into like murder mystery and you're not really into like the gory kind of stuff like Karen Slaughter, I think this book would be perfect for you. It does kind of, there's a warning at the beginning of the book. It kind of just talks about rape. It wasn't very graphic, but you knew what was kind of happening. And kind of like it goes into like adulthood and a lot of decisions that you have to make about your future and being very uncertain with that. But I really, I really enjoyed it. I honestly think that this is one of the better books I've read this month. Even though I've read like serial killer books, I really enjoy this one quite a lot. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to mention about this book. I mentioned that Jessica, she's very narcissistic in her way of thinking. Like, she, for instance, like, she wanted to go and, you know, she wants everyone to be in awe of her. But in deep down, she's very insecure. And I think that has a lot to do with her upbringing. And I feel like her upbringing, her dad had a lot of issues, drug issues and depression. And so she found ways to make him happy. And one of the ways of doing that was, you know, trying to get into a good college. She trying to go get into Harvard and, you know, trying to please her dad. And when things didn't go her way, her dad would just lock himself in his room and she would feel very guilty. And I feel like that has, her personality has a lot to do with her upbringing. And, you know, it talks about college debt a little bit and how she charged a bunch of stuff on a credit card that she, you know, can't pay off. And it's just like, it's kind of like you're just coming of age type of book, but it also has to do with a murder. And her roommate was murdered. She was stabbed 17 times, and her murder was never solved until at the very couple last chapters of the book you find out who does it. And what else? I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can tell you without really spoiling. That's really much all I can say, guys, because again, I don't want to go into like spoiler territory. The guy that they thought that did it, they couldn't prove it at the, you know, they couldn't prove he did it. So that's why Eric kind of was able to corner everyone and basically was like, you're gonna tell me what happened that night. And it took a few tries, but everyone's deep, darkest secret came out in this book. And some of them were very interesting. Like, I don't want to even give you an example because I want you to be surprised. But I recommend this book. 5 stars all the way. Wasn't disappointed with it. Okay, you guys, so the next video you are going to see is going to be my October TBR. I am going to be reading 11 books this month. This month because it's October. So this month. So next video you're going to see is the TBR. And I think I can get through all of them. Hopefully. All of them during October. But I have some stuff that I'm going to be doing in the month of October. Birthday's coming up. We're going to go to Twinsea for Halloween. We're doing a haunted hayride. I think of the following week after that. So, I mean, my October is a little bit more busy for me, but I also like reading scary stuff. So I am going to be reading a lot of books, and that is what you can look forward to the next video, you guys. And as always, have a safe and happy morning, and goodbye.